Okay, good. Going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Far Cry 6 on the GTX 1050 Ti, 570, 1650 Super, and 750 Ti. Thanks to Ubisoft for providing a code of the game. I've been playing it for less than an hour. A day ago, I got a key. So thank you so much, guys, for supporting the channel. And thanks again to Ubisoft for providing a code. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, Far Cry 6. Let's play it. Also, one thing you guys need to remember, in the settings, please disable the in-game overlay. I don't know why, this kills my frame rates when I'm aiming for 60 frames. If this is on with MSI Afterburner in the background, well, good luck. It's going to drop a lot of frames for no reason, I don't know why. Hi guys, Neon, Shashin Roshani, Stefano IG, War Machine, Divo Levi Ravile, that's a good name, Bini, Gamax T. Are you allowed to play through the entire game? Yeah, I think so. Although we're not doing the entire game right now. We're just trying to see how it runs first, and then we'll see what we do. I'm using a 1050 Ti right now, so don't worry, I'm going to tell you guys everything. Alright, so Far Cry 6. I disabled the music because copyright purposes. But yeah. So give me one sec. As you can see, 1050 Ti. And we're starting with ultra settings just to have... And there's FSR. A new game with FSR on day one. Thank God. Finally. So you got ultra quality, balanced, or performance. Right now we disable it. I'll put it on high and I'll run the benchmark. So give me one sec. So let's run the benchmark. You have a 1050 Ti? Good. That's how you do it. Okay, so as you can see on high settings, I'm already over 30 frames. I'm guessing it's going to drop. But as you can see, on the benchmark tool at least, we're over 30 right now. And as you can see, there are reflections, there is stuff into the distance. We'll see once action picks up, but I always like to test the benchmark first. Just make sure that the in-game overlay from Ubisoft is completely disabled. I don't know why that wrecked my game. Kinda weird. So yeah. Anyway. So as you can see right now at least, 1080p, over 30 frames on high. I'm guessing FSR will be necessary for 60 frames. But if you're fine with 30, not a bad option. So yeah, the game is out tomorrow, guys. Okay, so as you can see there, high settings, 1080p. It was an average of 38 frames, minimum 19, maximum 43. So let's start with high settings and let's see if the game itself stays at 30 frames. Remember that there's FSR as well, we're going to try it out in a bit. But also right now, just like Far Cry 5, the settings menu is basically the same. And I lowered the camera shakes and the poison drunk effects. And there's also fidelity effects for sharpening. But if you're using FSR, kinda pointless, so yeah, let's keep it on high for now. I already have a save of an hour, but we're going to start a new one. So we see from the very beginning. What FPS to expect on 1060? Probably 20 frames ahead. I'm guessing. We'll see. I mean, it should be similar to the 1650 Super, so probably high with FSR on ultra quality. Should be 60 on a 1060.
Turn that shit off.
Okay, so this is already in-game. It's not a cinematic.
You think the draft is only taking through Yarans? It's the outcast.
Exists because he has 16 gigs.
Like us.
Yeah, I mean, make sure to have more than 8 gigabytes of RAM. And I cannot skip this, so apologies for the screen tearing and the unskippable cutscene.
Run off to the jungle with a bunch of guerrillas.
How is this game performing better than Valhalla? They have the same requirements, but they're completely different game engines. So you cannot really compare games only using system requirements. They're completely different engines. Okay, so the boy or the girl. We're selecting the woman for audience retention purposes, so you guys stick around. Okay, I'm the woman.
I got my name wrong.
Danny, you could help Libertad. You're trained.
I still cannot skip
Big
this.
career military if you weren't such a fuck off.
Just come with us, Lita.
Engine should adapt,
Never
but stutters
fucking
will
listen,
still
man.
exist. 8 gigabytes is not enough. Yeah, 8 gigabytes, guys. 8 gigabytes is the absolute minimum nowadays. And many games use more than 8. Pretty easy. So I recommend, if you can, if it's possible,
Coño.
go for more than 8 gigs on dual channel.
Black Ops.
Yeah, audience retention, audience retention.
Oh yeah, do you know what's going on?
I'm waiting. Is the HD texture pack installed? No, the HD texture pack uses a lot of VRAM. And we're already on the minimum VRAM. According to the requirements, you need at least 4 gigabytes. We'll find out today if that's the case. But as of right now, no need for the HD textures because, you know, VRAM limitations. It says, according to the requirements, I don't know, it says that the high quality textures, the HD textures, require 11 gigabytes of VRAM on 1080p, which is a little bit crazy if you ask me. Probably more like 8 gigabytes. But yeah. I expect 570 to get locked 60 on medium to high. Yeah, probably with FSR. It's probably doable. More so considering this is more of, well, Far Cry games in general, from Far Cry 5 onwards, been running a little bit better on AMD.
We have to get to the boat.
Okay, so as you can see now, good thing we started into the city. In general, I tried to get to the city right away to do benchmarks. So as you can see, over 30 frames on the very beginning, so very similar to the benchmark tool so far. If it drops below 30, well, we know that the benchmark tool is not something of a reference. Why did he throw bottles to the cops? Because somebody needed to die. So, yeah. Literally, the most stupid character had to be at the very beginning of the game. Oh man. Okay, behind cover. Yeah, I just gotta hide right now. One thing also that I noticed on the 4 GB cards, some textures do not finish loading on some guns, which I found odd. But hey, let's keep going. Yeah, take him, take him. Just passing through. Passing through. Oh, he shot. Okay. Let's move around then. I'm doing fine. What about you, Ganishus SC? Doing well.
They're going to see us.
There's a picking mechanic, which I didn't use. So I hold control and... Okay, this doesn't seem to work. The picking mechanic. Oh, there we go. Oh, interesting. So I need to hold control for the picking to work. Okay. I thought that was a thing in Far Cry 5, but apparently not. Interesting. Alright, oh, tank. Gotta run. Let me run. There we go. Okay, 30 frames. So this is probably the worst part so far. 30 frames, looking at these trees. Let's see if it gets worse. Is this game optimized for Nvidia cards? I don't know. I mean, it's an AMD title, so I think it has the Radeon brand all over it.
Yeah.
But we'll see which one runs better. I'm guessing AMD will run it better, considering how Far Cry 5 and New Dawn run on AMD cards.
This is so fun.
I'm guessing this one will run better on AMD.
Shit.
But we'll see. We need to get to the demanding part first. No FSR yet? No, still not. I mean, it's in the menu, but I'm going to try it once I get into a demanding part. This doesn't seem one of them.
Almost there.
And I don't have guns, so I want to get to the part with guns.
Boat's not going to wait for us.
What game are you most excited for? Far Cry 6, Battlefield 2042, or Halo? Far Cry 6. I'm a Far Cry fan. I mean, this is weird because today I played Battlefield 2042 and I'm playing Far Cry 6. And in 2012 I was playing Far Cry 3 and Battlefield 3. So history repeats itself. This year I'm playing a modern Battlefield game and a new Far Cry game, just like on 2012.
Sorry,
I was playing Far Cry 3 and which is basically Far Cry 3. This is Far Cry 3 all over again, but I was playing Battlefield 3, which was a modern shooter, on Far Cry 3. Kinda crazy. I don't know. What CPU are you using right now? Everything is in the description, guys.
Where the fuck are the police? They're just letting the military kill us?
I run Far Cry 5 with my 470 60 frames with Ultra. Well, maybe you'll get that with medium on this one. Okay, rain, reflections. Okay, now it's dropping below 30. But there is a lot of effects going on. Hopefully we can replicate that in the open world.
Keep moving, Lita. We're almost
Move. Hi, Linux hacker. How are you doing? So the Far Cry 6 is also battery smooth on Series S. Yeah, I've been playing it on Series S for the most part, and it was solid 60. It dropped into the 50s sometimes when close to explosions, but overall, solid 60 on the Series S. The thing that disappoints me is that there's no 30 frames higher quality mode. Okay, I skip all the cutscenes as always. Okay. Okay, perfect. This is unskippable, so gotta wait a few seconds. But these real-time cutscenes are locked to 30 frames as well, so...
Fuck, Lita. This is all my
Installing games on external SSD affects performance. Well, you'll be limited to the speed of the USB 3.0 port that you're using. But in general, most games are fine, as long as you have a hard drive. It should be okay. What's the resolution on Series S? I think it's 1080p. 1080p 60, I think. Although the draw distance on the Series S, pretty poor. I don't know.
It's all here.
Give me one sec.
Take my phone. Follow the code like when we were kids.
Stop it. Lita.
So yeah, literally a character is dying and I'm talking about resolution.
You give her this. Clara will help you. Don't you get it?
Surprisingly, it looks nice. Yeah, although the character models look like clay. Maybe because of my 4 gigs of VRAM, but the character models feel pretty... The textures look pretty low resolution. I'm guessing that's due to the VRAM. Doesn't have a texture option in the menu, unfortunately. On Series X, draw distance isn't much better. Oh, okay. So it's a thing with the console versions. Gotcha. Interesting. How is your 750 Ti? Doing fine. Waiting to try Far Cry 6 on it. That comes at the end. Did it lock it to 30? No, it locked itself to 30 on certain cutscenes. Yeah, Ubisoft is stuck in 2014. Yeah, in facial animations, they are still 2014, yeah. Yeah, hopefully they do a revamp of the engine. Okay, we're in the tropical island.
So many dead. Coño.
Okay.
I should look for supplies and get the fuck out of here. Shit.
Okay, pistol.
empty.
Still over 30 frames, which is good.
Need to find
Still,
that
it's lower performance than the benchmark mode, without a doubt. All that foliage. Any chance of you trying the 2060 in the near future? If the GPU prices decrease, at least a little, I'm going to, but right now, not a possibility. I'll get there eventually.
Shit, who's shooting?
Does this game support FSR? Yeah, we're doing that in a bit. Yeah, let's try that right now. So, before that though, let's get rid of those guards.
I can smell it on your clothes. Your sweat. It's this stink of breaking.
There we go, dead. Reduced to atoms.
How did I know you were scavenging for Libertad?
Okay. Dead. And we headshot the other guard.
I'm not the only one.
There we go.
Clara.
High precision. Anyway, let's look from here. Yeah, let's go up there. So we look into the distance.
What's this? Could be useful.
Hi to all. Hi, Ogun Gen HD. How's it going? Is this game optimized for 1050 Ti? This game is on PC, basically. On PC and the consoles. Okay, looking this way, 35 frames, 36. Let me see if I can find a worse spot. Okay, 36, 37, something like that, yeah. Let's enable FSR on ultra quality, so 35, 37 frames with FSR on ultra quality. What do we get? 35, 37 to 47. Okay, a 10 frame per second increase, and I can notice the edges of those trees have some extra sharpen, but I mean visually it's fine. So for 10 extra frames, I'll take it. So I'll show you super quick. So let's take a screenshot. I paused the game. I usually do this for the people that are new. I always take a couple screenshots to show you the difference. FSR off. Okay. So I got both screenshots and I'm going to put them on the screen for you guys. I mean, it's going to be a little difficult to notice because it's a compressed live stream. But where is it? There you are. All right. So, yeah, you're probably not going to notice this, I'm guessing. But still. Yeah, the thing is that the trees move a lot, so it's difficult to compare. But you're getting 10 more frames for some extra softness on the screen. Although the sharpening is a little bit too much. But overall, I mean, for 10 frames more, I'll take it. I don't know. Anyway, so what we're going to try now is the best settings. Considering it has the same options as Far Cry 5, I mean, look at the difference in shadows. On low, I think it's fine. Vegetation, we're keeping it on high. Environment as well. Although the water, yeah, the water, let's put it on medium. Terrain doesn't seem to change much. We keep it on high. Volumetric fog, the classic. Yeah, we're lowering this. It looks pretty bad on low, but we try. And let's see like this, how it goes. So I lowered everything. I lowered quite a bit of things. Let's call this a mix between medium and low. So terrain, water, all that is on medium, shadows on low. So this is mid-low, something like that with FSR ultra quality. I'm trying to aim for 60 frames, that's why I'm doing this. And no motion blur because personally, I don't like that. So yeah, 1080p. A mix between medium and low. Low shadows, low fog, because who cares about fog? And on the advanced settings, FSR on ultra quality. So let's see. Okay, 57. Okay, I did well with the options. 57 frames, nice. And visually, I'll take a quick screenshot for you guys. So visually, super quick. I don't want to take any more time from the gameplay. This is on high settings, and this is medium to low. I mean, yeah, there's less shadows, and the grass has less shading, but I mean, it's 10 frames more. Still looks good. in my eyes. I don't know. I think it's a worthy sacrifice. Let's see if we can keep the 60 frames mark. Probably not, but gotta try it. So yeah, runs pretty well so far. Let's see once we get into a more demanding place. But as of right now, pretty good. Lita's phone has a photo that will help me find Libertad. Okay, let's find Libertad. I think Libertad is just right around the corner. I don't need a phone to do so. Can you see my message? I can see all the messages. The thing is, can I read them all?
Oh, fuck.
Thanks for the meat. This game has good performance, and I see trees react more on the weather. Yeah, the trees have been a mixed bag for me.
Been a while since I used
They
one
move
of
a lot, but then reactions to what I do, I don't know, maybe I'm too used to playing Crysis.
these.
But
Doesn't want
it
to
just
do this.
feels like they have a static animation. I mean, they move all the time. Which works for me, I don't know. Okay, we skip. Skippity skip. Any chance with 2 gigs of VRAM? We're going to try. Reduce the burgers. Okay, here we're not at 60 frames. Here we're into the 40s. Although hub areas in general drop frames in most games. Probably if I move around a little it's going to go up again. Let's see. No, still into the 40s. Let's see if I get away from the
Hey,
hub area.
Stay strong.
Yeah, it's still below 50. So let's lower it further. Yeah. Let's see if on the lowest we can do something. Low settings with FSR.
one of us.
So this is now 1080p low. Okay. That helped us getting over 50. It still dropped below 50 sometimes. At this point I don't think it's worth lowering the settings further. I mean, low and medium run almost the same in this case. So yeah, I will probably just keep it on a mix between medium and low. Let's try that. High everything excepting fog, water, and shadows. Let's see if that gives us similar numbers. Okay, 41 instead of 45. Yeah, no. Let's play a little bit more. Medium, medium, medium. Yeah, mix between medium and low should do. I'll keep it like this for now. Let's keep playing the game. So mid-low. We're at 46 frames. On the lowest, we're at 47, 48. So I don't think it's worth lowering the settings further, honestly.
Danny. I attacked this
Is this
archipelago
Destiny?
with a man named Juan Cortez.
I mean,
He helped me
this
defeat
thing reminds
Pablo
me
III.
when I'm accepting a
Juan's
quest in
spy map.
Destiny.
Get down to that village and bring me Cortez.
I like your intro.
hope for your
Hello
sake it's so.
everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Far Cry 6 on the 1050 Ti, 570, 1650 Super, 750 Ti, which is kinda crazy that I'm doing that.
Let's pretend I wasn't listening when we made the plan. Coño.
Come on, first mission. Try 900p, yeah, I'm coming.
Loud and clear. The spy shit works, Clara. I'll give you that.
Yeah, the thing that I was talking to you guys about, the texture quality. On 4 GB of VRAM GPUs, as you can see there, the texture didn't load. And this happens for some guns, not sure why, maybe it's an issue I'm having myself. But this also happened on the 1650 Super when I tried it very quickly. I saw the same issue. Some textures are not loading. This is not that fulfilled. It's literally the texture not being loaded. Not sure why. So yeah. Yeah, we're doing the 750 Ti. Hell yeah. That's how the channel started. Anyway. Let's get the gun. Whoa. The gun holstered, so the guards don't spot me. But guys, with FSR, I think it's a good performance improvement. You have a lower resolution, yeah. But I don't know. I'll prefer some extra blurriness for 10 frames more, like on Resident Evil 8. It feels kind of like that. The edges are fine with FSR on this one. Did the game come out today? No, it's coming out tomorrow. Luckily, thanks to you guys, I got a review code from Ubisoft. Thanks to them as well for providing one. So I said, hey, let's play it a day early since the embargo lifted. Okay, time to shoot. But as you can see there, the texture for the gun didn't load properly. And this happened to me on 4GB cards. So it seems to be a texture issue. I don't know. VRAM thing. Use quality mode and take 6 FPS. Let's try that out. Yeah, although on quality mode it's already... I can feel that it's going to be blurry. Yeah, quality mode in general doesn't look great. Let's see. Yeah, definitely looks blurrier, which makes sense, it's a lower resolution, but at this point I wouldn't say it's worth enabling. Ultra quality is fine, but on 1080p quality looks... yeah, looks blurry. But if you want to take the blur for a few more frames, you can do it. It kinda looks like watching a gameplay on YouTube now. It looks kinda macro blocky, if that makes any sense. But yeah, you can do that if you want to.
Okay, we're good.
Anyway, let's do 900p now. So 900p. And on the quality options, we keep it the same. This seems to be the best settings so far. FSR, we disabled it for now. And yeah, basically like this. So 900p mid-low. FSR off. Although again, we're probably going to use FSR. It's way too easy to enable it.
Let's get the hell out of here before
Okay, 900p is 50 frames, over 50 frames here.
I'm not that drunk.
Right behind you, old man.
So if you don't mind using FSR on 900p, you're probably going to get 60s like this. So yeah, native 900p on medium to low,
Who wants to be your friend? Or maybe you just need to take a
you get 50s. Let's see, with ultra quality, which again, this, you're going to see the blur.
Only one way to find out. Vamos.
Ultra quality. So I now have a friend, Guapo. ¿Qué dice Guapo? Good boy. Yeah, Guapo doesn't have great textures on the 4GB GPU. Good boy. So yeah, as you can see, like this, it's easier to get 60s. So what I'm going to do now is load a save. I have a save that finished this mission. I don't want to go through some of the dialogue, so... Good thing you can transfer your progress. I transfer my Xbox Series S progress to PC. So on this one I played a couple extra missions. So now I have more guns. Okay, perfect. So yeah, this is right after the mission where you meet Guapo. But as you can see, the texture on the rifle still missing. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer. It also happens on this one. Although on this one is more subtle, since there's some out of focus stuff. But that's kind of my issue right now with the game. Some textures do not load. Maybe it's a VRAM limitation, maybe it's an HD texture pack thing. So yeah. Anyway, if you want 60 frames, this seems to be the way to do it more consistently. Oh, let's use this. Let's see explosions up close. Okay, that explosion looks terrible. That's like pixelated explosion. That's alright. Anyway, so yeah, if you want 60 frames, you probably want to do that. (900p) ultra quality, low, medium to low. And the game still looks similar. It even has the reflections. But visually it feels like a last gen game still. Let's crank up the environment, vegetation, and water. And shadows, we keep them on low because, you know, shadows. They still look okay. Alright. This is a little bit better now. So yeah, this is mid-high. With FSR ultra quality on 900p. Yeah, I think this is better. Actually, the volumetric fog on this one does make a difference visually. So yeah, do you see Alan Wake Remastered? Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to eventually, but right now I'm busy with Far Cry 6 and Battlefield 2042. Have you tried Fidelity FX CAS? I haven't. Let's give it a shot. I don't know if with FSR you can enable both at the same time. I gotta check that out. One sec. Okay, yeah, you can. Although, I don't think it will look good. We'll see. Yeah, no, it looks way too sharp. Yeah, over sharpened. Yeah, no. Advice, if you're using FSR, do not add the contrast adaptive sharpening over it. Looks way too sharp. It's like cranking up the sharpness on your television. Yeah, no, this is better. Yeah, just stick to FSR. Okay. Let's crank it up to ultra. Let's see how it holds up. So now we're doing the 30 frames configurations. So we crank it up, we disable FSR, and yeah, we keep it like this. Let's see how it goes. Okay, 30 frames. So you can play on ultra 900p just fine. Actually, the game, yeah, still looks pretty soft on native 900p.
Finally see my vision through.
Anyway.
You ready? Today,
I already did this.
sending you on a field trip.
Yeah, sure. Sure, Destiny 2. Give me that. Give me the quest.
Smoking a cigar on Sunday.
Okay, where to? Hang on. I need to get the radio tower. Oh, radio tower. Yeah, this is a Far Cry game. I forgot. They are not even hiding it anymore. Let's go to the tower. Cinematic experience, ultra 900p. Yeah. Yeah, but the game looks okay. It looks like Far Cry 5 on steroids on the what's the name of this? On the environment, at least in my opinion, look better than Far Cry 5, but the characters feel like a downgrade over Far Cry 5. Kinda weird. Yeah, no, I need a car. Over here. Oh, really? There we go. Far Cry 5 looked better overall in your opinion? That's fine. Yeah, Far Cry 5 has a different look. without a doubt. This has more trying to do a tropical island type of feel. Like in movies when it says you're in Mexico and there's a orange tint on the screen. It's kind of like that. And it looks softer. But yeah, overall, I would say the characters are a downgrade over Far Cry 5. This looks a little bit more cartoonish on the character side. Kinda weird. But yeah, the game doesn't look next gen. That's for sure. Did you like Giancarlo Esposito as Anton Castillo? Yeah. I mean, the little that I saw about it looked interesting, but I haven't paid a lot of attention. Okay, checkpoints.
See.
Okay, well, looking at this, let's do 720 super quick. 720p Ultra 720p. It's probably going to be 60 frames, but hey, I'm gonna try it. So 720p. So 720p Ultra settings, which is what I used on Far Cry 5 when I was recommending, when somebody was asking me what resolution do I need for Ultra 60, well, 720p. In this case, 720p is not enough for Ultra 60 frames. Oh, that's fine, I guess. It's a new game. Yeah, let's kill them all.
Checkpoint.
Oh yeah, definitely runs worse than Far Cry 5. Yeah, bye bye alarm. Sí, todavía estoy en vivo, Ignacio.
Call back up now.
Okay, alarms are disabled. And let's see, how can I get more frames? Probably shadows. Shadows is always the answer. Let's put shadows on high. Let's put it on high overall. Let's be easy on ourselves. Yeah, as usual. Ultra for screenshots, high for gameplay. Anyway. Whoa. I'm so good at the game. I destroyed the vehicle. CPU usage surprised me, way lower than I expected. How much? Yeah, it's using half the CPU. Whoa. Half the CPU, and it's a 4-core thread CPU, so 4 cores, 4 threads should be enough. Probably going to be maxed out on 4 cores, 4 threads when aiming for 60, but yeah, overall I'm dropping frames right here. Sí, plasticoso es una buena palabra, Stevo, tal cual. Yeah, some people are saying that the game looks plasticky, and I agree, especially the characters look like they're wrapped in plastic. It's like clay models wrapped in plastic, kinda odd. Although the vegetation looks good, in my opinion.
Juan,
But yeah, overall the
I
game
found
looks
the
more
tower.
plasticky, yeah. That's a good word to describe it.
See, I'm on my way.
Okay, radio tower. Okay, why did I need to go to the radio tower? What the hell? Alright. Yeah, 720 also drops when I'm close to foliage, so probably had to lower the shadows a little bit, maybe to medium. But it's weird because on the higher resolutions, it still holds up on the higher resolutions, so I'm kind of confused with the numbers there. Let's try that again. On 1080p this time. And we keep it on high. Let's see if we can do 30 frames on 1080p. So 1080p high, no FSR. FSR is pretty useful though. But if you're below 1080p, FSR, I'll probably avoid it. Below 1080p. Okay, yeah. High settings, 30 frames on 1080p. So, yeah, I don't know. In this case, I would rather play it at 1080p, I think, with FSR. But I'm not sure why 720p. 720p should run better.
Juan described
Way
it
better.
pretty well. My name is Raisa, and I'm going to be helping you steal shit from
Sí,
the
tal cual.
state.
God, estoy de acuerdo con eso. El sonido le falta.
Depleted uranium.
Yeah, some people are saying about the audio when shooting a gun. Yeah, it doesn't sound meaty. It sounds like
All I know is I burned my
it doesn't
last
sound like an
one,
actual
and I'll be
gun.
tracking it down for Juan.
It's more punch,
US military?
more crunch
Isn't
and
everybody?
punch.
Okay. Just show me where it is.
You're going to have some fun stealing depleted uranium.
I mean, yeah, the audio for the gun. Listen to this. I mean, yeah, the shots themselves don't sound super powerful. Well, I'm using a suppressor on this one.
Phone script or volunteer?
Phone script.
And it's more
I know what
punch,
they know,
I think.
So I did my time. You?
Volunteer. All I wanted to be was a soldier. You know, wear the uniform.
But the thing that bothers me, again,
Found out the only kind of
the
soldier
textures on this
that-
rifle do not load. So each time I'm aiming down sights, I mean, it kinda, you can kinda ignore it because there's some autofocus thing that fulfilled.
So now you're a traitor.
But I mean, it's pretty noticeable that there is a blurry texture in front of your eyes.
To scout out the fort. He can also give us useful info.
What does he want from us?
One.
Do you use a no recoil mod? No, I'm not.
One, not to get his ass shot. So keep your gun holstered or he'll open fire.
I'd rather open fire. Bribing double agents. I just killed the double agent. I killed him before I could bribe him. I mean, why bribe when I can put a bullet in their heads right away? Yeah, there seems to be no recoil whatsoever. Yeah, no recoil whatsoever. I mean, look at this. You probably cannot see that. I'm just going to click. Yeah, I'm not... There's no recoil, at least on this gun. Yeah, no. It just opens up the icon in the middle, but that's about it. There's no vertical movement. It's test locked there. Is that a FAL? Yes, it is. It's funny because this rifle that I have here, these are what the military uses in my country. Yeah, it's a FAL. Or FAL, I don't know how it's pronounced. Anyway. It's weird that there's no recoil, that's a good point. Okay, I need to follow her, but she's still down there. Come on, get up here.
What the fuck, Danny? He could have given you valuable intel.
Yeah, whatever.
We're wasting time.
Yeah, we're wasting time. Come on, go. Go, go, go. It looked better on Xbox One when I watched someone else. Why PC version so bad? What are you talking about? Maybe at 720p it looks bad, but on 1080p it looks pretty solid. And I've been playing on the 1S a few minutes ago. Not live, but I promise you that the PC version looks better. Okay, scouting, classic. The camera from Far Cry 3 is now a phone. Gotcha. Okay, what else? I used my phone to scope the area for soldiers. I already did it.
There's the officer in charge.
Oh,
Alvarez has the key to the army.
Alvarez.
Careful,
Good.
Danny. He's higher rank. In Castillo's army, that means he's better trained, quicker with the trigger, and a tough motherfucker.
So yeah, after playing this
This fort is the
for around
most
an hour,
protected base on
I'll
the
tell you
island.
guys,
These
so
soldiers
far
have
it
been
feels
using all
like
the
more
armor
Far
and
Cry.
helmets.
It's more of the
That
same.
armor-piercing rounds can't handle.
So if you enjoyed
Easy
Far
work,
Cry
then you should need
5,
to craft some, and
this
then
is
go
probably
smash
Far
that
Cry
armor,
5
Danny.
on the jungle. I mean, there's the amigos, which is like your buddies in Far Cry 5. But now it's an alligator and a dog. There's more, but
That
I only
parachute
unlocked the
gave you could
alligator
come in
so
handy.
far.
Just don't drop into the middle of the pond, okay?
I don't know. It feels like more of the same, which personally I like. I love Far Cry 5. But at the same time, it's like, why not make it DLC? That's kind of the question. Yeah, it feels like more of the same. So if you're expecting something else, well, no, this is more Far Cry. Which is personally what I wanted. But hopefully next year they do... Next time they increase the graphics a bit. This feels like a last gen game. At least without ray tracing. Oh, the officer. I forgot. There we go. I love that now headshots are not like on Far Cry New Dawn, that I needed to do like 5 headshots. On this one it's actually 1, thank God.
The key. This
There
should
we
get
go.
me Juan's uranium.
What CPU is this? It's in the description. Guys, everything that I'm using is down below listed. Oh. You didn't see anything?
The uranium is inside.
Alright.
The uranium.
Okay, nukes.
Juan, you didn't fucking
Nuclear
kill me, I was
weapons.
stealing uranium.
Okay.
This will be a surprise. Now bring it back to me.
What if this shit kills me?
Good place to put nukes. Oh, I have a rifle now. Nice. I love rifles. Oh, okay. It's equipped already. Beautiful. Unless disable the alarm before the enemies come. But look at that rifle texture. So low resolution. Okay. They're all gone. Let's get the uranium back. Did you play with RX 580? Not yet. We're getting there. Let me show you once more the best settings in my opinion. So, in my opinion, the best settings are low shadows, geometry and vegetation, put them on medium, environment as well, water on medium, terrain on medium, fog, medium or low. I'll keep it on low personally. I don't really mind that blocky fog. Until I think you have SMAA, TAA or off. Unfortunately, since FSR is into my best settings, TAA is absolutely necessary. And in the advanced settings, FSR with ultra quality. So that's basically my best settings for this card, I would say. 40 to 60 frames. So this is mid-low, FSR on ultra quality. Which I forgot how much it was. I think it was like 598p or something like that. But it looks better than 900p in my opinion. It looks more crisp, if that makes any sense. So as you can see, this gives you 40 something frames in the thick jungle and 50 something in places with not that much foliage. Although the foliage pop in on medium, pretty aggressive. But yeah, this will be my best settings for this card. You get some drops into the 40s, yeah, but usually in the fights, you're into the 50s.
Go!
It seems to be like this.
You got the uranium?
See, still want to know what he's going to do with it.
If
Yeah, to be a 1050 Ti, I was expecting worse, honestly. But graphically, the game is not impressing me much, honestly. I was expecting more. The main characters look pretty like wax, like plastic characters, and the place looks good. The environment looks pretty good. But I don't know. It feels like more Far Cry 5. But instead of being Montana, it's a tropical jungle with more tropical jungle colors. It's kind of disappointing, really. I was expecting more. But it's more Far Cry, which I like. That's what saves it for me. That it's Far Cry and I like more Far Cry. Yeah, it looks cartoonish. That's a good word to put. More cartoonish. Especially when they present new characters. They present them like I was in Borderlands. When they show the new characters, it's kind of weird. Looks like Far Cry 5 reskinned. No, it looks different. Far Cry 5 has better character models, in my opinion. But,
You guerrillas can kill that lion.
but yeah, it looks like
Please, no trouble.
cartoonish. That's a good way to put it. Maybe it's the artistic style, I don't know, but it feels dated. It doesn't look bad, it's just... doesn't feel next gen. Which I'm surprised about. I thought it was going to be better visually. But at least it runs well. Is this pre-release? Yeah, it releases tomorrow, but the day one patch is already applied, so it should run like this for you as well. Anyway, we're doing the 570 now.
Oh yeah, Juan.
Stay positive, guerrilla. We're going to win it.
Okay, I got a flamethrower. Nice.
Remos are like a good lover. Or a great sandwich.
And the exterminador.
Yes.
Good.
But I'm talking about
I love that they're mixing Spanish words with English words.
Supremos aren't just... Let's take a look at
The
that.
Supremo.
The special ingredient that make a gadget, Danny.
Molotov. Yeah, sure,
There's no wrong
Molotov.
answer here.
Oh, it's already installed. Oh, never mind. Dynamite.
Now go talk to Clara. Time to give that...
Yeah, let me go
Supremo
talk to
work.
Clara. Yeah, this looks nice. Let's see the rifle 3D model and the texture. Yeah, it still hasn't loaded my texture for the gun. Unfortunately, doesn't load the texture. Yeah, no, it's missing textures there. Let's see the flamethrower. Yeah, even the flamethrower has low resolution textures. Maybe it's a thing that comes with the HD texture pack, I don't know. He hasn't loaded those high quality textures. Yeah, also the effects are pretty low resolution. Not sure what happened there. Maybe they're restricted to the HD texture pack, but... yeah, that's pretty low resolution. See, this is what kinda disappoints me. Maybe because I have only 4 gigs of VRAM, but still. Far Cry 5 had better fire, I mean, come on. Yeah, I don't know what happened there with the fire effects. Yeah, pretty weird. But the HD texture pack on a 4GB GPU, yeah, no, not going to happen. The only thing I'm asking is decent textures for guns. Again, look at this. look at this texture. Anyway, let's go for the 570 now. Now that we're here, let's do it. Let's do the 570. Here we go, 570 on the way. And it's not shutting down. Come on, computer, shut down. I know, sorry guys, it took me, what? An hour to swap GPUs. Yeah, time flies. 570. All right. Here it goes, 570. Kick it will turn off faster. I try. But it doesn't work. If I kick it too much, it doesn't turn back on for some reason. Hang on guys, be right back into the game. Alright, we're back. And this is probably going to easily hit 60, especially with FSR. But let's get into the game, shall we? Yeah, let's go. I'm working on it. Sí, por ahora sí arranco, pero los borro cada vez que hago otro stream, así que no pasa nada. Es estable. Does this game require DX12? Yes it does, but I don't know if the last gen cards like the 750 Ti can run it. We're about to find out. Let's see if this is yet another Death Stranding. Also guys, one thing I forgot to mention, before starting the game, it warms up the shader cache, so it takes a few minutes the first time you launch the game. Since I'm swapping GPUs, it needs to recompile all that stuff, as you can see on the bottom right corner of the image, right there. So yeah, a few seconds is going to be working. Let's see. And this is a 570, by the way. Let's see if there's any new drivers in the meantime. I think I have the latest. So yeah, let's see. Okay, drivers up to date. Nice. Oh yeah, it takes a few minutes. Just like on Call of Duty, it needs to warm up the shaders. You have Alan Wake. Yeah, I do. I do have Alan Wake. I'm waiting for a good time to stream it. But I'm guessing it's going to run pretty poorly. According to what people told me on the comments, it doesn't run well. But maybe later today, guys, would you be interested if I did a live stream of Alan Wake? I was thinking about doing it tomorrow in around 13 hours from now. No, sorry, 16 hours from now. Do an Alan Wake remastered live stream. I need to test Far Cry 6 on more cards, do a Xbox test, and then I can do Alan Wake. Yeah. ¿Va mejor que Far Cry 5? No, va peor que Far Cry 5, pero no está muy lejos. For the people asking, no, it doesn't run better than Far Cry 5, but it's not that far off from Far Cry 5. It runs worse, but not that worse. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm waiting here. Still waiting. Takes a few minutes. I'm limited by my CPU here when compiling shaders, as you can see. So yeah. Usually after 4000 it goes quickly down. Yeah, it's too much for me today, so Alan Wake probably tomorrow. Sí, Dante, tal cual. Wow, so slow. Yeah, it takes forever the first time, but I mean, you don't usually swap GPUs in real life in your computer. It's more of a thing that happens to me. Same happens on Call of Duty Warzone, that you have to load the shaders before starting the game for the first time. Well, this is kind of like that, but less flashy. It's just a tiny box with a number. I wish they just put it in a menu or something. What's the worst game you ever played? Right to Hell Retribution. Yeah, I think that. There's probably some that I'm missing. Okay, it's going faster now. Good, good. We're almost there. Come on. You got this game. Yeah, I'm guessing that the 570 will be completely fine. I'm guessing high settings with ultra quality FSR. I'm thinking that will be 60 frames. Maybe I'm being a little bit too ambitious, but I think it will be fine. Okay, it's loading now. Yeah, I know. An AMD game, as you can see. An AMD sponsored title, so I'm guessing it's going to run better on AMD. So good, this computer is with a 570. So 1080p. We apply. Then on quality, let's put it on ultra first. Yeah, let's put it on ultra just to see how it goes. So ultra, and then we tweak it inside the game itself. So we select the save. Oh, I'm sorry, there is no audio. There we go. So which save that I'm using? 7%. En la 570 8 GB habrá diferencia. Deberías poder poner las texturas HD si tenés la de 8 GB. For people asking, the 570, yeah, if you have the 8 GB version, you're going to get, you're going to probably be able to select those higher end textures. Yeah, here they still didn't load those textures, as you can see. So it's a VRAM limitation that is not loading those extra textures. Yeah, kind of a bummer, but hey, what can you do? So on ultra settings, I'm getting 40 frames, actually. Cool. Good numbers. Yeah, over 30 frames on ultra settings, 1080p. So I'm guessing that high setting plus FSR is going to be the best, so we're going to be trying that eventually. So yeah, definitely an AMD sponsored title. So the 570 can max it out. Cool. The only downside so far, again, some textures are super low resolution. We're on the minimum texture settings, so kind of makes sense. What do I have to do now? Oh, I need to get that. Never mind. I need to go to the quest. This is Destiny 2 after all. Let's see. Whoa, my bad. Okay, give me my quest.
I don't need to hit that slave camp hard. Suerte.
Yeah, on the hub area here, we're getting 30 frames. I mean, here it dropped on the 1050 Ti as well, but it's still over 30, so you can do ultra 30 frames per second on 1080p. Cool. Let's try to get 60 frames now. I think I've seen enough of 30 frames on this one. For right FSR test, you need up in-game resolution to 1440p. Yeah, I'm doing that later, don't worry.
But one tiny thing you should know.
Uh-huh.
The Supremos are in an experimental
Alright.
phase. They need time to breathe after you use them. You know.
Yeah, let's try high settings and FSR at the same time. So high settings first. Let's see, 1080p high.
So they don't overload and kill you.
Okay, we get a good
Could've told me
boost
before I
there.
strapped one to my back.
So I think with high settings and FSR on, it's probably going to be 60 frames.
What?
You'll get it, Danny.
Yeah, probably. Let's do that. FSR on ultra quality, and you should be good. Gracias, Camilo, se agradece. Somebody's telling me that there is an animal chasing me. I don't see him. I only see Guapo. Good boy. Although this is another character that has low texture quality on 4GB cards. I mean, look at those pixels. Yeah, pretty rough texture. Which also happens on our rifle. Anyway. Okay, 56, 55. Yeah, not bad. Better than I anticipated, actually. FSR ultra quality. So if you want 60 frames, 50 to 60, this should be good. Maybe lower the shadows a little bit, and it should be solid 60. What is FSR? It's Fidelity Effects Super Resolution. It lowers your native resolution to something lower and upscales it using a smart technique there. It tries to smartly upscale while sharpening the image. It's similar to checkerboarding on the consoles. It's something like that, but for PC. Thank God, finally somebody did it.
Hey, here.
Anyway. Okay, try FSR low. FSR performance looks terrible. So I'm not doing that. Okay, where to? Oh, never mind. I forgot I had a grapple. Yeah, the game is fun. Yeah, it's more Far Cry. Without a doubt, yeah, I enjoy the game. But the thing is, graphically it's not that impressive. I don't know. It doesn't look impressive to me visually. It looks okay. But you can feel that it's using the same engine as Far Cry 5. Good thing they give me the parachute right away. Yeah, FSR works on any GPU. That's the best thing about it.
Listen,
Free
I'm
performance.
not gonna bullshit. You and I are gonna hit the tobacco.
It looks a little bit softer, yeah, but
This body armor, and don't get in my way.
yeah, sure. Give me the body armor. Where is it? Oh, I forgot that there's gear in this game. That's so weird in a Far Cry game. Okay, I have a hazmat mask. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I have the best pants. Yeah, I have a lot of things here, but that's kind of odd. Why do I have a mask? Oh, probably because I'm burning things.
Using the right protective gear in the right situation will keep you alive.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Right tool for the right
Those
job.
are nice gloves,
Been
by the
hearing
way.
that a lot lately.
Come on, Julio. Let's go, Julio. 750 Ti should be enough for 720p low 30 frames. I don't know, man. The VRAM usage on this
Rita was
one,
like a
pretty
sister
high.
to me.
She shouldn't have been on that fucking boat. She died because of you, Rojas.
No. Anton Castillo killed Rita. If I could change
Does
anything,
FSR have noticeable
it would
visual
be
impact?
Rita
Yeah,
and
it does. It looks blurrier, but I mean, you get 10 frames more.
And if she loved you,
I mean, on 1080p, FSR, at least for me,
it says a lot about who you are.
does look a little bit blurrier. You can notice it.
Gonna do this. You need to
But to me, again,
You mean
you get
that
10
shit
frames
they spray
more.
on the leaves?
So up to you,
real name
really.
is PG-240, but we call it
Personally, I think it's worth the performance impact, the visual impact, considering the performance that you get. But some people say that they don't like it, so
if that doesn't get you, the cancer that grows
yeah.
inside you.
The best settings with FSR will be high, but without FSR, let me show you. I mean, the game by itself already looks pretty soft, so I think FSR in this case kind of helps the visual aesthetic. So I lost 7 frames. I was at kind of 60 frames, now I'm at 54. Let's try that again. 54 without FSR, and with FSR it is 67. Whoa, yeah, 12 frames more. And I think that it helps the game visually, honestly. I don't know. The game is already so soft with the TAA that FSR really, I think it helps the game visually a little bit. Although you can use a sharpening filter. Let's use a sharpening filter, and I'll use native resolution. So sharpening, let's see if it's too much. Okay, sharpening without FSR looks pretty good actually. Yeah, if you're not using FSR, make sure to use the sharpening. But, if you're using FSR, do not use the Fidelity FX CAS, the contrast adaptive sharpening. This with FSR looks pretty bad. But without FSR, this is a good option actually. Low volumetrics, medium terrain, medium environment, medium geometry and vegetation, low shadows. Yeah, medium to low settings. Let's keep it like that. And FSR off. And let's see with this how it goes. Okay, 64 frames. So I needed to lower some things to be able to get 60s with FSR disabled, 50 to 60. But the game does look sharper with FSR off. I mean, it's a higher resolution, makes sense. But I put a sharpening filter over it that is included in the game options. And I would say if you're not using FSR, use that, use the sharpening. The game looks super soft, like Far Cry 5.
Let's see what we're up against.
With this it looks a lot crisper.
Up here, darling.
I think 570 GB can get 60 frames with custom settings easily without FSR. Well, I mean, I disagree. It's going to run basically the same, but you can use the Ultra HD texture pack, so the guns won't look pixelated. But the performance will be basically the same.
See.
The extra VRAM is nice and all, but you're not getting more frames on this one, on the 8 GB version. But again, you can try the HD textures on the 570, 8 GB. Ubisoft says, okay, you need 11 GB of VRAM for the HD texture pack. I don't believe them. 8 GB should be enough.
You know, Lita and I had a ritual. Psych us up before.
Yeah, I don't care about Rita. Bye bye. Let's burn it to the ground. Sir, excuse me. Where's the toilet?
Oh, get away from here!
We'll burn this.
He took it like a boss. Yeah, this reminds me when I was burning the field in Far Cry 3. Good times. It's still playable for me too, it's just meh, but maybe Nvidia will release a better driver for it. What do you mean? Oh, you mean Battlefield 2042. Oh, you're talking about a different game. Gotcha. Oh, let's use the special attack. That's so weird. Yeah, they finally embraced the wackiness of Far Cry. Okay, how do I play early? You got the ultimate package. The game releases tomorrow, so not sure. I think they don't give early access. I think. I'm guessing around 24 hours should be available to everyone. I was lucky enough to get a code, thanks to you guys following me. But that's how I got access. If I went out and purchased the game, I wouldn't be able to play it as of yet. Okay, too many enemies. I went to Rambo. I went Rambo on it. How much more demanding is than Far Cry 5? It seems to be 10 frames behind. Something like that, 10 to 15 frames behind. But it doesn't look... The characters look better in Far Cry 5. I'm convinced that Far Cry 5 has better looking characters. And the texture is not loading due to the VRAM. I mean, come on. You're telling me that they couldn't put a nicer texture on the guns? Even Far Cry 5 has better textures on the gun. I don't know. That's disappointing. So as I was saying, best settings without FSR are these. Medium to low, fidelity effects CAS enabled. But if you want to play with FSR, just put it on high. And put FSR on ultra quality, and you're good to go. You don't need more. Should be okie dokie, how Mario says. So yeah, you lose image quality, but you get a good performance boost. You can use higher settings. So personally, this is how I would play the game if I only had a 570. It looks way sharper like this, but it feels over sharpened. So yeah, it's not perfect, but it's a good solution for 60 frames, in my opinion. Have you downloaded the HD texture pack? No, I haven't, because I only have 4 gigs of VRAM, so
We'll burn this.
I didn't want to take any chances, since the VRAM is already at 3.5 gigs. So yeah, I wasn't going to try the HD texture pack. In general, when I try that, my VRAM goes sky high. Anybody else? How you guess the 580 would do? 10 frames more. On the 580 you can probably do ultra settings, FSR ultra quality, and you're good. Or just do high settings, and it should be 60 frames. So yeah, I'm guessing that should be the performance on the 580, and you can probably use the HD textures on that one. So if you have the 8GB 580, I'll try the ultra quality texture thing. Okay, poison tanks. Where are you? Okay, and with all those explosions it drops into the 50s, which, I mean, makes sense, there's effects on screen. Still, I'm convinced that the fire looked better on Far Cry 5. I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of a mixed bag, so far, graphically speaking. Corre bastante bien, Hugo, sí. Anyway. Let's now try a higher resolution. I think going to 900p, not really necessary. But let's do it super quick. 900p high should be close to 60. Let's find out. So high settings, no FSR, 900p. And let's see how it goes. Okay, 900p high. No FSR. Yeah, when fire covers the screen, it's into the 50s, like 1080p with FSR. Although here I forgot to mention something. Enable the contrast adaptive sharpening. If FSR is disabled, enable this option. It'll give you a way sharper image. There we go. Yeah, sharpening is recommended when not using FSR, but when you use FSR, sharpening is already there, so no need to enable it twice. Yeah, the HD texture pack is like 40 gigabytes, a 40 gigabyte download, which is still the same as a Warzone update. But the Warzone update only changes one 3D model or something. So 900p high would be another good option if you don't want to use FSR. It's a higher resolution than 1080p with FSR ultra quality, and if you don't like the look of FSR, it's a good option. Dead. Okay, he didn't see me. Which one? Series S or RTX 2060? If you have the rest of the computer, go for the 2060. If you don't have the computer built as of yet, and you have good enough, at least a 4-core thread CPU, then the 2060. But if you have nothing and will only buy the GPU, maybe the Series S is a better option right now. The prices are crazy high on the GPU side. Yeah, this is the same revive animation as Far Cry 5. I mean, look at this. They've been using the same reviving animation. Come on, explosion! There we go. Yeah, even with a lot of explosions, I'm over 50, so I'd say it's good enough. So 900p is a good option as well. Let's try 1440p now. Although the game is already warning me, hey, what are you doing, man? What do you mean? What do you mean you have only 4 gigs of VRAM? It's telling me. And I say, relax, man. It's all going to be fine. Let's see if the game crashes at 1440p high. Oh man, it looks so sharp at 1440p. Damn! This looks so much better. Oh my. Definitely, if you have the chance to play this at 1440p, do it. It looks insanely sharp. Well, yeah, it's way more pixels, but yeah, and that, oh man, that explosion is terrible.
Come meet me back at the lookout point.
On my way.
Yeah, but it looks amazing at 1440p actually. I can see all the small details. Yeah, that looked good. So yeah, if you want to play at 30 frames, 1440p is a great option, I'd say. Looks incredibly sharp. Let's try FSR now. High settings looks nice, not gonna lie. At 1440p at least. Let's try it on ultra quality first and let's see the performance difference. So FSR, yeah, definitely at 1440p it holds up way better using FSR than on 1080p. Makes sense, again, more pixels. So 50 frames with FSR, and without FSR is 41. Okay, 10 frames more. Interesting. Let's try to get 60 frames. I'm going to do something. So medium to low. Yeah, medium to low, like that. And FSR on ultra quality. Let's see if I can squeeze 60 frames out of this. Come on, game, 60 frames. So this is ultra quality FSR. Medium to low. So yeah, as you can see, 1440p, medium to low settings. The fidelity effects, contrast adaptive sharpening, I disable it. Looks way over sharpened with FSR at the same time. Ultra quality. Here we go. Okay. Over 50. Okay. This is nice. I think I'd rather play like this than on 1080p high with FSR. Yeah, this is looking good, actually. Not a bad option for the 570. This is a little bit over 1080p if we are using mathematics, but this looks way better than 1080p. So probably this will be my best settings right now for the 570. So if you have a 1080p screen, consider 1440p with FSR on ultra quality. It's razor sharp, actually.
Burning shit with a flamethrower. felt familiar.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, it's clear that this game was not designed around 1080p. At a higher resolution, I'm noticing a lot of small details.
Danny,
But at the same time, that's disappointing, because Far Cry 5,
hold your own.
in many ways,
I
looked
don't
better.
want to say I told you so, but
Look, we should move.
Yeah, we're going to try 4K, don't worry, I got you covered.
we work well together.
See, listen, if you are good with Lita, you're good with me.
Let's revive him again. Sorry for that. We'll both head back to the large stone tower. Yeah, it bothers me that I have to follow. I mean, come on, move! Dude! Move! Really? Come on, dude.
Okay, see, listen, if you are good with Lita,
4K with FSR quality, maybe?
gracias, Danny.
Let's
Meet you
try it
back at
out.
camp.
Yeah, 1080p still looks good enough, in my opinion, but in this game, it looks rather soft on 1080p. Anyway, 1440p with FSR, good stuff. I'm going to put it on quality to see if it improves anything at all. At 1440p should hold up with quality as well. Okay, yeah. Maybe I keep it on quality, I think. FSR quality. Doesn't look as sharp, looks a little bit blurrier. But I'm over 50 more often, actually. Yeah, I think this makes more sense. If you want 60 frames, well, there's an option. 4K, we're doing 4K, don't worry guys. I'm getting there. Give me a second to record this.
But okay. I think Lita would
But 4K is coming.
Danny, there's someone I want you to meet.
I'm pretty sure it will be fine with FSR.
Which means votes for Liberty.
But it will look way sharper than this, that's for sure.
Process Cove.
always got time to make new friends.
You're building bridges for me, Danny. It's your
4K, 4K is coming, 4K is on the way. Now let's... Amigo, go! Come on, guapo, come on, guapo. Guapo, on her! Guapo? Okay. Okay, I'll do it myself. Come on, guapo. I'm disappointed. Guapo, what the hell? I just want to do some explosions. Yeah, it's fine. Come on, can I use my super moves? Let's see, can we hold 60s while destroying this truck? Can we?
Guapo, go!
Guapo, come on. You gotta test your low resolution face. Oh my god, it's so pixelated, that texture. Oh. Hold on, Guapo. Yeah, Guapo doesn't hurt women. And neither should you. Let's see, explosions! Blah. Okay, drops into the 50s in the middle of the explosion. So yeah, it passes the test. Let's do 4K now. You guys requested it, I deliver. I deliver. So 4K, oh there's also 1800p, but 4K is more marketing wise, so let's do it. This is going to look super sharp. I can already feel it. The sharpness, my hands are bleeding with that edge. Anyway, we disable FSR. We keep it like this. Medium to low at 4K. And let's see how it goes. No FSR first. 4K, medium to low. Here we go. Deep breath. Come on. Here we go. Oh yeah, that VRAM. Yeah, this is what happens when you're video memory limited. But man, it looks super sharp. Holy hell. Incredibly sharp. Let's put it on low. To see if it helps out in any way. So 4K low. Here we go, guys. Watch your head. Yeah, no. I might need to restart the game, I think. I fiddle a little too much with the settings. Run! Well, at least it's consistent 10 FPS. Yeah, I think I should restart. Perfect. I'm so good at this game. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's restart the game. This is too much. Even for me, it's too much. Yeah, that frame rate though. Let's try that again. I think that restarting the game should help. I ran Warzone in Ultra on at 1650 yesterday and it goes okay. Okay, enjoy, man. Enjoy. At least you have FPS. Hell yeah. At least I can play the game. Said the 4K gamer that didn't have a 3080. I don't know what's wrong with my camera. That should do. Yeah, the color balancing is wrong. That's why I'm gray. What the hell? Let's increase that white balance. There we go. Much better. Anyway, let's continue. Let's try that again. If I have a 3070, can I play 4K? Yeah, it should be fine. It's not super demanding so far. Okay, 4K! Okay, 25 frames, 27. Could be worse. Although I don't know why my colors are wrong. One sec. Gotta check something. Alright, that makes more sense. Yeah, for some reason my colors were all over the place. Kind of weird. So as you can see, yeah, we were at 10 frames because VRAM. Now, at the lowest settings, at 4K, we're into the mid-20s, which is impressive. It's a 570 after all. It looks so sharp. Let's do FSR. On ultra quality. At 4K, we're not going to notice a difference, I think. Yeah, no, I don't notice a difference. Although that palm tree in the distance, not looking so hot. Okay, so we can increase the settings actually. We're at 38 frames. FSR ultra quality. Anyway. Let's fast travel to the hub area. Right, 8K. We're doing 8K on the 1650 Super, don't worry. On the 570 is not an option, unfortunately. It doesn't allow me in the drivers. Okay, yeah, 30 frames. Although, you can do it, but should you do it? That's the question. I mean, it looks great, don't get me wrong. The edges are incredibly sharp. But I think I'd rather play at 1440p with higher settings and more FPS. How do you keep the temperature low? You can undervolt if you want to. How old is the 570 again? Like 5 years old, right? I think. Yeah, it's kind of insane. If you bought this on day one, this graphics card on day one, you got more than your money's worth, without a doubt. I think I can crank it up a little bit higher, actually. Let's put it on medium to low. Low shadows, medium environment and terrain. Yeah, and that should do. So 4K mid-low. There we go. Now let's see. FSR on ultra quality. Yeah. Still 30 frames. And now we have reflections. Hell yeah. Still 30 frames. So yeah, you can add reflections to the mix. And it's still fine. The game doesn't seem to mind that I cranked up the settings. Let's try one more thing, and I stop trying. Let's try high settings with low shadows. So high settings. Let's see if my experiment works. Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay, lock 30. Yeah, I think I went a little bit too high, but still. Yeah, no, I went too high. And thank you so much to Netoso Waters for the 50 Mexican pesos donation. Thank you so much, man. He says, "Hi Santiago, how do you think it will go on a GTX 1660 Ti and a Ryzen 5 3400G? Have a nice day." Well, thank you very much, first of all, for the donation. And a 3400G, that's 4 Corsair threads, just like mine, so should be okay for 60 frames. I would say do high settings at 1440p. And if you want, I mean, it depends on what's the resolution of your screen, but I'm guessing that you can do 60 frames at 1440p on high settings. We'll see now on the 1650 Super, but that should be my recommendation. And maybe try the HD texture pack, so the guns don't look like this. This is my problem with the game right now. With the 4 gigs of VRAM, well, you get those low quality textures. And I have to lower settings, yeah. Let's do a mix, basically medium settings. Medium settings, low shadows. Yeah, the environment on medium, geometry on medium, but I keep the terrain on high. Yeah, mix between medium and low. Let's see how it goes like this. Okay. So this is mid settings, low shadows, FSR ultra quality. And it's still not enough, still dropping frames. Yeah, I think medium to low settings will be good. Yeah, I'm being a little bit too ambitious on this one. Terrain, there we go. That was the issue. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Die! Anyway, next experiment. Let's go back, put it on 1080p and swap to the 1650 Super. On that one I can actually do 8K, so stay tuned. We're getting there. And for some reason, hang on guys, my colors are wrong in the capture card. Something is off. Sorry guys, my streaming PC crashed. Not sure why. I mean, the streaming PC was just doing the live stream. So let me see if I can go back. Okay, I should be back now. Almost back. Okay, yeah. Should be back. Am I there? Okay, there we are. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry guys about that. My streaming PC got a blue screen and it died basically. So I rebooted the computer. I'm back. So as I was saying, I'm going back to 1080p, but my colors are off, not sure why. I'm going to fix it up in a few. Let's put it on ultra right away before it crashes again, my computer. Something is off. Boom, blue screen. Yeah, literally what happened. I love you guys. You guys are the best. That's an actor, not Santiago. Hell no, I'm not Santiago. Failed to synchronize cloud saves. Try again. Alright. Give me 1 second. I want to super quickly check. Hopefully it doesn't crash my computer again. Come on. Yeah, the colors are a lot better like that for some reason. Not going to take long. Yeah, not sure why the color, it looks so gray like that. Kind of weird. Anyway, I'm fixing that up later. I got a new monitor, so that's kind of the problem. Let's swap to the 1650 Super now. Here we go, guys. And, well, the PC is shutting down. I'll put the correct exposure on my webcam. There we go. Should be back now. And now I look orange. Perfect. That's what I needed. There we go. Yeah, that happens when the stream crashes. I gotta do all over again. Okay, so 570 out. 1650 Super in. There we go. No, DDU lo usé antes de arrancar el stream, así que técnicamente ya lo usé. Yeah, for people asking, DDU, I used it before each live stream, and I forgot to plug in the the power supply cable to the graphics card, as you can see. What a dummy. There we go. Do you have 570, 1070? No, I don't. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't have it. So we're going to start with 1080p Ultra on the 1650 Super. And after this, we do the 750 Ti. Bueno, Humberto, me alegro. Ghost Recon what? What do you mean? 1650 Super is so small. Well, it happens to the best of us. Password 1234, literally. Dang it. He got my password. Okay, Far Cry 6. Let's go. Let's see if it runs better than the 570. If it does, it would be interesting to do 4K on this one. Soy de Uruguay, Pablo. Tuviste cerca igual. I really regret not buying a 1650 Super. Well, considering the price nowadays, yeah, I would regret it as well to not have one. Exactly. Oh, and the game is going to be loading the shaders first, so it's going to take a few seconds. Let me see if the audio is working, first of all. Yeah, it does. Good, good. Let's hope it does run better. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm not sure why it looks so gray. What the heck? AMD. Yeah, I think that my color space is wrong. Yeah, this looks more accurate, actually. I'll keep it like this. Should look better. I'm not sure why my game was looking gray instead of dark. Sometimes color space betrays you. Since when Juan speaks good English, he stutters in Brother Reveal. Do not listen. It's my secret. Anyway. So as I was saying, 1080p, highest settings right now. FSR disabled. And I don't know why the game is stuttering like that. Let me restart. Yeah, this game doesn't like me changing resolutions in real time. Let's try that again. But it's kind of weird, yeah. Shouldn't be a problem. Also, guys, reminder very quickly, disable the overlay, the Ubisoft overlay, if you're playing this game. For some reason, at least to me, it told me, hey, you don't have enough VRAM every 5 seconds. And it made my CPU usage super low, my GPU usage dropped for some reason. So make sure to disable that overlay, especially if you're using an overlay like the one I'm using right here. It will interfere. All good, boy. What about you, man? You need a 2060 for Ultra 1080p? Yeah, whatever. we did it on the 570, we're doing it on the 1650 Super. No worries. The game requires TX12. Yeah, we're trying the 750 Ti. We'll see if it actually needs it. Probably yes. But it's nice to try it out. Hang on. Yeah, I'm not sure why the 1650 Super is being misbehaving lately. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this 1650 Super. Something is off. It also happened on Battlefield. Yeah, no, something is wrong. Is this 1080p or 4K? I think I'll delete the drivers and reinstall them once more. Because this doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, no. Let's do that. Anyway. Give me 1 second, guys. We are deleting the drivers and reinstalling them. So, DDU. Wish me luck. I'll need it. First, we remove the AMD drivers. There's probably some residue going on. Put up your FOV. My head hurts watching. My FOV was at 90 degrees. Imagine how it is on the consoles. This is going to take a little. Is it 4K resolution native? My monitor? Yes, it is. Don't forget about 8K. I'm not forgetting, mister. No, I'm not forgetting, don't worry. I'm just trying to do this properly because something there was off. I mean, even the 1050 Ti could do better frames on Ultra. Maybe my GPU is defective or something. I'll try it again. Okay, now we clean and restart the NVIDIA drivers. Yeah, the FOV in the consoles is like 70 degrees. Something ridiculously low. Like those muzzles. Oh, yeah. No, I don't have. Don't have any. Still looking for them. Are they under the table or something? Just for you guys to know, I'm reinstalling drivers right now. I feel these days you need at least a 2060, which is ridiculous. No, you don't need a 2060. I mean, it's nice to have, but that's about it. You don't need that, in my opinion. But hey, who am I to judge? I'm playing with a 1050 Ti just fine, and I don't know. Console FOV is only good when playing from far away. Yeah, agreed. Alright, let's see. I tried 60 FOV for a couple rounds in Modern Warfare. Oh my god, the headache that I felt. Yeah, agreed. Still waiting. Hang on, guys. Let's just remove it and reposition it. In the meantime, let's check that everything is in place. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. Is correctly placed. And let's give it a round 2. Are we there yet? Oh, or maybe my cables are defective. It happened a couple times when I was doing a live stream that my HDMI cable was bad and I couldn't play, literally. Like, the game was having artifacts. I thought, oh no, my GPU is dead. And it was the cable. So check your cables, guys. That's important. In the meantime, just to be sure, I'm repositioning everything. So yeah, allow me 5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay. I hate when that happens. I hate when that happens. Hopefully it doesn't crash this time. Why is Battlefield 5 just a mess with 1660 Super? What do you mean? It runs fine with a 1660. I tried it. It was okay. The thing is, the rest of your computer might be off. Composite cable for the win. Hell yeah. On that one, at least you knew that it was a color with a color. This is an ASMR channel now. It's an ASMR channel now. Yeah, while we wait for installing drivers, we are an ASMR channel that answers questions. Okay, I got an image. Good. It just needed a full power cycle for some reason. Estoy en eso, Refrich. Estoy en eso. I'm doing that, guys. Alright. I'm back into the computer without drivers again. Sometimes you gotta delete them and reinstall them. Hopefully this is the latest ones. I think they had some residue from GeForce Experience once, and that wrecked my games. Maybe that it has to do with that. Who knows? Yeah, I'm just waiting now. Let me check if there's any new driver, just in case. Who knows? Maybe. No, Everything, this is the latest driver, good. Hang on, before that though, let me delete GeForce Experience. I have PTSD from issues with GeForce Experience. GeForce Experience. No, there's no GeForce NVIDIA. GeForce Experience. Ah, there you are. Oh, other installation is running. No, it isn't. Hang on. I don't want you peeking into my computer. There we go. NVIDIA GeForce Experience. Get away from here. Dead. Okay, I think I deleted it correctly. Who knows at this point. All right. Hopefully everything's fixed now. Hopefully. Begone! Begone! The game feels unresponsive. No, to me it felt fine. Not unresponsive. Maybe with a controller I can feel that. But with on PC I didn't have any problems so far. The thing I will just make sure is that the overlay, the Ubisoft Connect overlay is disabled. That kind of messes with the game sometimes, not sure why. Screw GeForce Experience. Frick you, GeForce Experience. It was the latest game you passed, or you don't play any games besides the videos. Yeah, nowadays I play games in my spare time very little. I would say I finished, Resident Evil 4. I finished it for the millionth time, but that's about it. I don't remember which one was the last game I finished. That's a good one. Well, I also finished Kena Bridge of Spirits. I like that one. Pretty good. I would say one of my game of the year. Fun game, although a little short, but good game. Kena Bridge of Spirits. You look like Emilian from Taxi Series. I don't know who that is, but thanks, I guess. Are you using Ghost Spectre? Yeah, I am. It's in the description. Everything is in the description, guys. What do you rate Kena over 10? I would say a 9, yeah. A solid 9. RE4 Remaster, literally, yeah, we're all expecting it. There we go. Almost there. Come on. There we go. It's done. All right. Let's open the game right away. I don't want to take any chances. Oh, I don't have my internet connected. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, I hate GeForce Experience, but what can you do? Sometimes I install it by accident. And I need it for some games like Halo Infinite. Yeah, right now runs better than I anticipated, but it doesn't look incredibly groundbreaking visually. It's fine. Visually it's okay, but not so far over Far Cry 5. And I think Far Cry 5 had better looking characters. Characters on this one look odd, like plastic. 1080p Ultra. Okay, it started in 900p, I think. Weird. AMD sponsored title. Okay, here we go. The Kena Bridge of Spirits, I'm close to finish it too. Well, enjoy, man. Great game. In my opinion. Okay, there we are. So 900p. No, we want 1080. There we go. 1080. Let's keep it on high for now. I'm scared. I just want it to work properly, please. They should renew it. What do you mean? The engine is getting old? Yeah, I agree. I agree. They're probably going to swap. I mean, Ubisoft has so many engines for different games. Okay, yeah, this is a lot better. Definitely something was off. Yeah, GeForce Experience is still installed. What the hell? Oh well, what can you do? Anyway. So let's try Ultra right away. Yeah, something was off there. I hate when that happens. Okay, so now this is 1080p Ultra, and as you can see, yeah, similar to the 570. 40 something frames, sometimes it can drop. But overall, yeah. A little better than the 570. Nice. Now we're talking. So moral of the story, do not install GeForce Experience. At least for me, that's the new teaching. So yeah, anyway, where to go? Yeah, let's fast travel back to the camp. Hopefully it's daytime by then. No, Hiro, that's not the reason. I always do customize or express, it's the same. Sometimes, since I switch GPUs, there can be some iffy things. But if that was the difference, nobody would use the express installation. Let's go on horseback.
Let's go. That's a good horse.
Yeah, I hate also that the FOB is locked in vehicles. And thank you so much, Abhinav Hercules, for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0. Thank you so much, man. I hope you enjoyed the icon next to your name and the emojis that come with it. How are you doing? Write something, please. The silence is getting awkward. Your system is Ryzen 5 1600 2080 Super. You should be fine. Make sure that you have your RAM on dual channel, and you should be good to go. Those are good FPS. I guess I'll be fine with my 1660 Super. Yeah, you should be at 50 to 60, easy. But I mean, why use Ultra when you can use High? High looks almost the same, runs much better. Just do this. High. And boom, should be 60. So 1080p high. You have a base 1650, but it's overclock and you'll use FSR, then you'll be fine. High settings, FSR and ultra quality, and boom, 60 frames. On the 1650 non-super. Without a doubt. Hello, sir.
Dímelo.
Okay, yeah, another Destiny 2 quest.
Suerte, mija.
Okay, a kilometer away. Where to? Which is your explanation about the game requires 8 GB of VRAM, but cards like this can run it perfectly with 4 gigs? Well, requires is a strong word. The minimum requirements are pretty tame. I mean, I think the minimum is a 1050 Ti, I don't remember exactly. What it's important in the requirements is just try to be realistic. It runs on a base PS4 and Xbox One. So, in general, if it runs on those, you shouldn't worry too much about requirements. So yeah, saying that it requires something, well, that's a strong word. Doesn't always mean it needs it. Just don't believe system requirements in general. they tend to be inaccurate. But it makes sense that they're inaccurate. They are trying to cover their losses if something happens. They're saying, oh no, you didn't have enough PC power. And I understand, this kinda makes sense. But they're pretty tame system requirements, all things considered. So as you can see here, it drops into the 50s sometimes. So it's faster than the 570, without a doubt. In the 570 to get over 50 all the time, I needed a mix between medium and high. So yeah, this one is better. Still, the attack shoes for the guns are still unloaded. So yeah, that disappoints me, but overall faster than the 570, yeah. There you go. Asesinando al pueblo, literal. Do you know if the game will be compatible with Fidelity? It does have an option. I'm going to use it in a few. I've been using it actually for a bit already. So it was into the 50s. If I use FSR on ultra quality, like this, I'll get over 60 all the time, I think. Yeah. FSR ultra quality. But again, it does look worse than native 1080p, obviously. It's using a lower resolution. So yeah. What I'm trying to say is you can use fidelity effects if you need the extra frames. But without it, you can actually do it just fine on this card. If you don't mind some drops into the 50s, high settings without FSR is good. I need a ride. Yeah, I'll fast travel to this one and then take my car somewhere else. ¿Qué procesador usa? Está toda la descripción. Iván, yo supongo que con 4 núcleos da para 60 FPS, pero vas a estar a 100% de CPU como Far Cry 5. Some people are asking, what about 4 cores and 4 threads? 4 cores and 4 threads, I'm guessing, if my brain works correctly, I'm guessing that it's going to be 60 frames as long as your GPU can do it, but your CPU would be maxed out if you only have 4 cores and 4 threads. That's my guess. I throw it out there. Because it's using half the CPU here, and it's 4 cores, 8 threads, so definitely 4 cores without hyper-threading will be maxed out. But on Far Cry 5 it also happens, so it kinda makes sense. Alright. I need to secure gasolina for Benito and his fishers from Cabeza Fuel Depot. Gotcha. Sorry, doggy. Nothing against you. Yeah, not friendly. Sorry, dog. Well, thanks, Team Perspectiva. Almost there. Broken Dreams tell me games like Max Payne. Why? What are you talking about? Without context, I'm lost. Anyway. I wish it was daytime. Nighttime is so boring in Far Cry games. Let me see if I can... Can I swap to daytime? Hang on. I wanna wait till daytime to swap graphic settings. On nighttime you cannot see much. Do you consider it's better the English community? What do you have English channel? What are you talking about, man? No. I just speak English because I get to more people. Nobody's better than nobody. Everybody is an ass, so no, I'm kidding. You guys are awesome. No, I just do it because I like speaking English, I get to more people. So, yeah. No particular reason, I just enjoy English. Let's do a stealth attack.
I think the Supremo can
There we go.
maybe I can.
Okay, that didn't work. She went down the stairs like nothing happened. And I died. I should have paid attention. Are you ever getting a Steam Deck? I wish. I wish. That's for the future, if it ever comes. Anyway. I'm going to get the rifle. Allow me 1 sec. Where's my rifle? There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful rifle.
I should keep an eye out for Rosario.
Although the zooming in... Oh, don't tell me. These are levels. No freaking way. They put a leveling system. This reminds me of Far Cry New Dawn. Although... I'm not getting any damage. I'm doing headshots. Oh, hang on. He has armor. Well, at least I'm not shooting bearskin. Let's see if I can do one-shot kills to the ones without armor. But please tell me that this is not... Please tell me that I can one-shot enemies anyway. Hang on, I need to check that out first. Okay, okay, never mind, never mind. I can do headshots. The thing is, that enemy has armor. He has like a helmet. Not sure how to destroy it though, but... The normal enemies, I can kill them, but they are pretty strong. For a lack of a better word. So yeah, okay, it's not like on New Dawn that I had no chance against them. I can actually kill them on this one. Good, good. Oh, armor piercing. Gotcha, gotcha. I got scared for a second. I thought it was another wannabe RPG. Good thing that's not the case. I need armor piercing ammo. Gotcha. Good to know. Oh, here. I have armor piercing rounds in this gun that I'm using right now. Although, where's the heavily armored enemy? Okay, I can shoot the tank with armor piercing rounds, so I'm going to keep doing it. Oh no, I think I died. Yeah, I burned. Okay, but now I know what to use against the armored guys, which is good. Is this game going to have crossplay? I don't know. I don't know. I need to check that out. I never played co-op in this game, so...
I should keep an eye out for Rosario.
Let me see the heavily armored enemy. There you are. Armor piercing rounds. Okay. This is armor piercing, I think. In the meantime, Guapo go for that one. And I'm not headshotting him from this distance, I think. Yeah, no. There we go, helmet off. I'm blind. Did I get him? Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah, armor piercing rounds, definitely. So that was the issue, I didn't have armor piercing rounds. At the moment, Far Cry does not have a crossplay. Okay, gotcha. It has co-op, but no crossplay. Interesting. Let's get into my tank right here. Oh no, they grabbed the tank before me. Come on! I almost got it! If you look at the map, you'll see each zone has different enemy level. Well, yeah, that sucks, but at the same time, I have a chance against them if I'm good enough. That's nothing like Far Cry New Dawn. In Far Cry New Dawn, I could headshot an enemy 5 times and nothing would happen if it was higher level.
I should keep an
So
eye
on this
out
one at
for
least
Rosario.
has the option. If you want to go there, you can. You have a chance against them at least. So yeah, I do not dislike that. I don't like levels in general. How do I get? Really? I cannot steal a tank. Yeah, I'll try 8k. Give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, I'll get the other tank instead. I want it to be daytime, but it's still nighttime. But let's swap settings already. So as I told you before, guys, you can do high settings without FSR if you want to. So if you disable FSR, like that, you should still be into the 60s pretty often. Drops into the 50s at times, but looks good enough,
Keep an eye out
I
for
think.
Rosario.
In my opinion, FSR off is a good option on this one, with this card. Then, what else? Well, let's do 1440p now. So 1440p, wish me luck. A lot of VRAM incoming. There we go. So 1440p high. I get 50s, okay, good. Although it's probably going to drop, but we're going to try it anyway. Parachute out. And let's get the other tank. Before anything happens. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, mounted gun. Well, that's a good option. Whatever. Although there's a tank, so let's use the normal tank instead. Oh, it takes forever to load a new round. Come on. There we go. Gone. Reduced to atoms. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, perfect. Anybody else? I can now use the other gun. I'm missing one, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there you are. You freak of nature. Yeah, the tank controls horribly. I don't like how it controls. What is wrong with this tank? Sì, alla serie S c'era 60 per il 1080, creo. Anyway, let's now enable FSR, ultra quality. So, high 1440p, FSR, ultra quality. As you can see, 1440p native on high settings. Run okay. This is now 60 frames. Cool. I'm missing one enemy. There he is. Perfect. I baited him. Guapo, get out of there. Okay, he got him. Good boy. I don't know if it's limited by time of day, the missions. But I couldn't change the daytime, I think. Maybe I can in the base. I haven't tried, actually. You probably can sleep like in Far Cry 2, I'm guessing. Okay, my keyboard stopped working for a second. Okay, what else? You can change... Oh, necesita 2070, su necesitas 2070, sí, literal. Ayuda. I think it was fuel, what I needed to find. I need to secure gasolina. Yeah. Yeah, gasolina. Exactly. But what is the gasolina? Or maybe somewhere else. Let me check super quick. Grab some fuel. Yeah, where's the fuel?
Shit.
Okay, I'll try to sleep in bed, yeah. Yeah, probably not this way. Or maybe I blew it up, who knows? Sometimes that happens. You blow something up, and well... Yeah, no, I'm not finding it. Maybe in here? No. Oh well, let's fast travel back. Whoa. I want to check the performance super quick. I really hope I like this game. I didn't like the latest two games from Ubi. Well, if you like Far Cry 5, you're probably going to like this one. It's more of the same, really. Okay, this makes more sense. Oh, let's try find a bed. Hey, get out of my bed. Maybe up here, who knows. But so far I need to probably use the same settings as the 570 for 30 frames, for 60 frames. Anyway, let's tweak it before continuing. I'm doing, yeah, basically medium settings, that should do. Shadows on low. Yeah. So medium to high settings. Yeah, this is supposed to be the safe house. Mid-high. Low shadows. There we go. Yeah, this is supposed to be the safe house. Maybe downstairs, who knows. But at least you can do 1440p with FSR. Maybe down here.
Hi.
Hey Juan. No, I'm not finding it. Maybe I'm not paying enough attention, but yeah, I don't know. So let's get out. I think it's getting to be daytime now, yeah. The sun is rising. Good. Finally. So as I was saying, I think this with medium to high settings with low shadows and FSR ultra quality, you can get a pretty good experience at 1440p. It's not native 1440p, yeah, but you can do it pretty well, actually.
Guapo, now! There.
Guapo? Yeah. Oh well.
Okay.
Guapo is late. Anyway, so 1440p, you can do it. If you want to do native 1440p, do high settings, you get 30 frames. If you want 60s, put it on medium to low settings. Medium to high, high water, low shadows, FSR on ultra quality, and you should be good to go. Let's try 4K now. 4K. Alright. Just like it happened on the 570, we gotta go to the lowest settings. Come on. You can do this. Hopefully it doesn't die. Don't die on me. We have work to do. We have a job to do. Come on. Yeah, I still gotta restart the game, I think. Like on the 570. Yep. Let's do that. I wouldn't go below a 1650 Super or 570. You should be fine with those, yeah. Nowadays. Here we go. Come on. You got this. We're 3 hours in, I think. Holy hell. Sorry, 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Let's try that again. But, I mean, if the VRAM is not an issue on the 2GB cards, we might be able to play it just fine. Who knows? We're about to find out. I'll try 4K and boom, we go to the 750 Ti. Just for the memes. Let's see. The 570 really shined at 4K actually. Yeah, Lautaro, I will do it later. I will. Patience. Patience, darling, patience. Alright. FSR off. Everything low. Good. And 4K resolution. The 570 needed FSR to be able to do 30 frames. So let's see if that's still the case. I set all the graphics to ultra, but why texture looks bad? Because video memory, unfortunately. Okay, just like the 570 drops below 30 at 4K. So nothing new in that front. But still, a few extra frames maybe. Maybe a couple extra frames over the 570. But it looks super sharp. So yeah, 4K. Pretty good, actually. Even being low settings. Looks super crisp. Super crispy at 4K. But the thing is, yeah, the gun models, the textures are gone at 4K. With 4 GB of VRAM, those gun textures, non-existent. Okay, yeah, here it's dropping below 30. Let's use the FSR ultra quality mode. At 4K, you won't notice a difference, trust me. Unless you are 2 inches away from the screen. FSR ultra quality. So now we can actually move just fine.
Hi.
Stay strong.
So yeah, great stuff. And I'll increase the settings a little bit. So I'll increase the geometry and vegetation, the environment, the water, and the terrain. Let's keep it like that. Let's see what happens. Okay, over 30 still. I think I can go a little bit further. Medium volumetrics, medium shadows. So this is mid-high. Okay, still good. Nice. And now it's becoming daytime, so perfect timing. I have the 9100F and 1650 Super. Will I get 60? I already replied to that, but sure. Yeah, you should be able to, but you'll get stutter because 4 cores, 4 threads. So yeah, should be okay. Don't worry. The thing is, yeah, when driving around especially, you get stutters due to the CPU. But as long as the RAM is on dual channel, I wouldn't worry too much. Just log into 60 and enjoy the ride. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, at 4K I'm seeing that the 1650 Super is doing better actually. Yeah. The 570 could do the same thing as this with these settings, but it was dropping below 30 more often, so yeah, definitely runs better. Just guys, remind me of never installing GeForce Experience again. Never ever again. That wrecked my game because I was using this overlay mixed with the Nvidia overlay, and that wrecked the game. That was the issue. Multiple overlays. Well, good, Mike. Good. How it should be. So yeah, you can do that if you want to. It works. But personally, I would rather play at 1440p with higher settings. But this looks completely fine. Super sharp. Pretty impressed actually. With the numbers it's doing here with FSR. Looks pretty good. Who's a good boy? Who's a good pixelated boy? Yeah, look at those textures on the crocodile. Yeah, that's pretty low res. Yeah, when the lighting is like this, it looks good. The thing is, when it's nighttime, it looks pretty flat. But in this part, it looks good. And also, other than the crocodile, as you can see, some of the guns have this issue. The textures are super low resolution, so you need a lot of VRAM. So yeah, 4K is doable, as you can see, with FSR, of course. Looks pretty good, not gonna lie. At this time of day, looks pretty good. Anyway, let's do now the 750 Ti, which will be pretty interesting. So we go back to 1080 to, sorry, yeah, 1080. And let's see if the game even launches. Here we go. Yeah, gotta love when this happens. High, medium, low. And FSR, no, not for now. And let's try it out with the 750 Ti. Are you going to test Alan Wake Remastered? Yeah, eventually. Takes time, but I'll get there. I promise. Yeah, too many games right now. Let's try 750 Ti. 1 second. How much is 1650 nowadays? Too much. Come on, PC. Here we go, wish me luck. Alright, here we go. Here we go. If 750 Ti does 720p medium, 30 FPS, just imagine. I think it won't launch the game, personally. I think the game will tell me, hey, where's the X12? Where's hardware the X12? Give it to me. Something like that. That's what I'm expecting, but who knows? Maybe the 750 Ti works, who knows? Yeah, no 8K this time. Yeah, too many issues already, so I rather avoid more issues at the moment. Maybe later. Yeah, I'm swapping to 750 Ti. 1650 Super, finished. Imagine 750 Ti running at 30 frames at 8K. Yeah, not going to happen. Okay. I'm back on the desktop. Yep, good. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Far Cry 6. Will it work on the 750 Ti? I'm preparing my F. My F key is ready. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, Far Cry 6. Will it run? Will it work? Will it compile those shaders? Okay, it's compiling the shaders. That's a good start. That's a good sign. Come on, you got this. Why did you say to install GeForce Experience? Now, in my case, GeForce Experience kind of broke my performance because I had 2 overlays running at the same time. Sometimes that breaks the performance for some reason. Let me double check if it's actually uninstalled. No, it's installed. What the hell? Why? Hang on. Yeah, no, let's not delete that right now. Let's delete it later. Bad moment to the app. Hang on. Let me delete that first. Super quick. I want to avoid any problems. I'm tired of dealing with GeForce Experience. Since I installed it, I had a lot of issues on my 1650 Super especially. Not sure what triggers that, but it happens. Here it's 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Yeah, no, that's not working. One sec. Gotta double check something. I don't want to take any risks with GeForce Experience. Yeah, still installed. Oh, I see. NVIDIA Share. NVIDIA Share is on, that's why it's not deleting it. Yeah, I have the overlay. I hate this. Can I delete now? Can't delete now? Mister? Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do it the next time. Yeah, it's not working. So 750 Ti, let's try it again. I'm going to open up the overlay. Here we go. Here we go. Warming up the PSO cache. Is 1 AM there? Well, yeah, it's pretty late, especially for you guys. Many of you are from Europe or Asia, so that's kind of, yeah, the time. I gotta do Battlefield 2042, that's why all the randomness today. But after this, I'll be doing more recordings and be done with it. Thanks, I'll need it. I'm waiting for the game to load. It takes some time the first time, because, you know, shaders and all that good stuff. It's going to explode. Probably. In the next 5 minutes, it's probably going to explode. But it's going to be funny. I like that. Nearly died last stream. Yeah, nearly died, but I think it was a thing with the positioning in the case. Sometimes that happens. What can you do? Battlefield te decepcionó. No, me gustó el juego. El tema es el rendimiento, eso sí me decepcionó. No mate, no, at this time I don't want to stay awake for long. It's 8 p.m. I usually go to sleep at 10 or 11 so I can wake up as early as I can. I'm been sleeping more and I've seen that my productivity is much better. So I try to sleep more often. I used to sleep like 4 or 5 hours pretty often. Now I try to do at least 7 or 8. And I've been getting better. So good advice, try to sleep as much as you can, but don't overdo it. But yeah, what a day. Battlefield 2042 beta, then Far Cry 6. A lot of stuff, guys. But tomorrow we're doing more Far Cry 6. I'm doing 1030, 1050, Xbox Series S, Xbox One S. I'll be doing a lot more Far Cry 6. Yeah. You can edit the NVIDIA package to remove several options that aren't needed. Yeah, the thing is I forgot to disable NVIDIA's GeForce Experience from DDU. So DDU kept the GeForce Experience installed, but deleted the drivers. And I forgot to change that. I don't know why I did it. I think I installed the GeForce Experience for Halo Infinite to have a frame rate counter. But that wrecked my FPS in this game for some reason. Okay, hang on. The game launched, guys. The game launched. What the hell? The game launched, guys. The game launched. Okay, let's try. Let's see what happens. So video. Okay, we're on 1080p actually. But I love that the game tells me, hey, you're using 2.89 gigabytes. When I had the 4 gigabyte card, it was saying, oh, you're using 3 gigabytes. I don't buy it. Anyway, let's try it like this. 1080p low. And let's see if it dies or not. Let's throw the mic into the sunset. Here we go. Cover your eyes. It's going to explode. Okay, mid-20s. Oh, never mind. Low 20s. Well, this is 1080p, guys. What the hell? Okay. I have hope again. Let's try 900p. Let's go one by one. So 900p now. So 900p low. 1080p is too much. Okay, 900p is 28 frames. Not bad at all, actually. Pretty good. So what I'm doing... Let me try doing an overclock. For 900p in general, for the 750 Ti, an overclock is absolutely necessary. Oh, the PC froze. No! It froze! Dang it! I should have overclock before starting the game. My bad. I'll do all the overclocks later. Let's do 720p then. Yeah. Do not alt-tab on a game that uses a lot of resources. You're going to have a bad time. My bad. I shouldn't have alt-tabbed out of the game. My mistake. That blood is on me. Anyway. So we're going to overclock later. Let's do... Without any changes to the GPU clock, let's go directly to 720p. 1080p plus overclock plus FSR quality equals 30 frames. Maybe. We'll find out in a moment, but let me try 720 first, and then we do FSR and all that jazz. Enough time for the 1030? I don't think so. I'm tired. Maybe. You know what? I think I'll do it. I'll do it 1030 after this. If it goes right on this one, we do the 1030. I promise. Windows was like, give me some CPU and RAM. Game, no. Exactly. That's exactly how it works. Yeah, the king is still alive. The king Long live the king. It runs a 2021 AMD sponsored title. Mind blown. Far Cry 6. No, wait, you only have 2 gigabytes of VRAM. You need at least 3 or 4 gigabytes. 750 Ti. Call an ambulance, but not for me. $720p. Yes, please. Give me that 720 goodness. Give me those thick pixels. Real men like thick pixels. Long live the king. Let's see. Moment of truth. Okay. 30 frames per second. Neat. Please don't crash. Don't panic. Just keep going. Okay. I think we're good.
Handsome looking croc you got there.
So 720p low settings. Apparently, it's fine. Nice. Nice. Let's see once it's daytime though. It's about to be sunrise. But so far so good. Over 30 at 720. Mind blown. And no overclock. No overclock. Same card from 7-8 years ago. Mind blown. I can't believe this works. That's insane. So if you haven't sold your 750 Ti, you can still play Far Cry 6 and kill innocent civilians on your way. That's insane, guys. If you bought this card in 2014 for a cheap price, well, you got more than your money's worth, without a doubt. That's insane. I still can't believe it works. That's crazy. Boom, headshot.
I'll find out what
It works. I'm blown away that it hasn't crashed yet. It still works. And we only have 2 gigabytes of video memory. They said I was crazy. They said it was impossible. But here I am, throwing rockets with the 750 Ti. Maintaining over 30 frames per second. Anyway, it's daytime. I want to save my progress, so give me 1 second, guys. I want it to be daytime, so the rest of the tests are on daytime. I haven't found the character's bed as of yet. So yeah, mind blown. Still can't believe it works. It even has better water physics than Cyberpunk 2077. I mean, the water actually reacts to my hands now. Take that, Cyberpunk. It's so fun to hate on Cyberpunk. Yeah, of course, fire on water, not going to work. 720p FSR performance, but prepare your eyes. Yeah, sure, let's try that. That's a good idea. Let's try ultra quality first. Okay, yeah. FSR at 720p. My eyes. God. FSR ultra quality. Why? Why am I doing this? Yeah, no, still not 60 frames. If it's not 60 frames, I'm not playing. I'm a PC gamer. I play at 60 frames per second. Excellent. I'm a PC gamer now. I play with custom settings at 60 frames per second. Look at that watercolor painting. I have the best frames in town. I think I got him. Can I get a headshot? I can barely see what I'm hitting. Okay. Good thing he got closer so I can shoot him in the head. There we go. Dead. Gone. Reduced to atoms. So this is 50% of 720p, which is... Let me do some quick math for you guys. So 0.5 times 720. This is 360p, basically. That's why I'm getting 60 frames. I haven't seen this many jackets since PlayStation 2. Then you didn't have a good childhood. Yeah, I mean, this is PC Gamer Master Race approved. Look at that. Anyway, let's get back. My eyes need to adjust back to 720p. The good thing is, now I can appreciate 720p better. Ah, that's much better. So my eyes now think, oh man, 720p looks incredible. And it does. Since I just played at 360p. Seconds per frame, yeah, seconds per frame. Anyway. Let's get back to the save house. Hopefully that saves my progress and I can get back to it. Yeah, Far Cry Mobile, yeah. Well, Far Cry Mobile will look worse than this, I'm sure. This looks good, actually. Considering it's a 750 Ti and it's a new game. Let me see if I can save. How can I save? I don't want to wait for daytime again. Please. Oh, it must be in system. Let's see. Hopefully I'm back in the camp on daytime. To do the 10:30. Okay, good. Daytime. So now what I'm going to do is 900p with overclock. So we are overclocking the GPU. No, we're not doing 4K on this one. I'm sorry, but that's too much. We do 175 MHz to the core and 400 MHz to the video memory. I'm doing this because I know that it works on this card. That's why I put those numbers. It's not a random number. I tested this overclock for a while. Since 2014 I've been using this overclock, so I know it works. And this should give us the extra power we need for 900p low. So yeah, let's try that. 900p. Low FSR. Let's disable FSR for now. And then if that does work well, we do 1080p on... Oh, sorry. We do 1080p on quality mode. 8K with 750 Ti, stuff of legends, yeah. But I'm not a legend. I'm not. I just wanted to play games. Here we go. You got this. 900p. Let's see. Okay, 900p. Low settings, no FSR. So this should be native 900p. I take a deep breath and go. Let's go. Gerardo, no puedo recomendar ninguna porque están todas carísimas. Yo diría una 1650, pero hasta ahí te lo llevo. Okay, so 900p, yeah, below 30, even with an overclock. Still pretty impressive, not gonna lie. I forgot to put here 750 Ti overclocked now. So yeah, now it's overclocked, that's why on 900p I'm getting closer to 30. So yeah, pretty impressive what you can do with an overclock. Yeah, actually pretty good. 900p on a 750 Ti on a new game. Mind blown. Sí, la Series S es mejor en tiempo de pandemia, yo diría que sí. Alright, yeah. That's a pass, it works.
Let's go.
What's the ticking I'm hearing? What ticking? That's an explosion! Oh! Oh no, turn it off! Oh no, turn it off! Too much heat!
Whoa.
Anybody here? Nobody. So yeah, 900p 30 frames. Let's try 1080p with FSR now. FSR is the most interesting it's been. So 1080p now. And we're going to try it with FSR because 1080p, yeah. Too many pixels for this card. Let's see, 1080p, yeah, 28, 29, below 30 frames, and we have an overclock there. So let's do ultra quality. So 1080p, low, FSR on ultra quality. And the 750 Ti is overclocked, so keep that in mind. So ultra quality, low, 1080p. Okay. 30 frames. Is this real life? Thank you AMD for the super resolution technology. I can now play on 1080p. Upscaled. Well, it's not 1080p actually. It's 1080p with an upscaling technique from a lower resolution. But thanks AMD for the upscaling technology. I don't need to upgrade my GPU anymore. I can play now Far Cry 6 on my 750 Ti with good visuals. Although I need an overclock to make this work, but mind blown. I can do 1080p with FSR on ultra quality, nonetheless. Mind blown. Still can't believe what I'm seeing. The legend still alive. Never resting. Yeah. The 750 Ti is probably crying right now, screeching in pain as I put Far Cry 6 in my desktop. Oh, that's insane, guys. 1080p with FSR on ultra quality on low settings, still over 30 frames. Take that, Cyberpunk. Because why not? It's fun to hate on Cyberpunk. Let's do the 1030 super quick, since I promised if this went well that I was going to do the 1030, so let's do that super quick. So we do that. I cannot lower textures, unfortunately. Anyway, here we go, 1030. And that's the last one today. Here we go. The teeny tiny 1030. Let's see what happens. The mighty king could play Far Cry 6 at 1080p 30 frames with FSR, but still. Mind blown. Let's do now the 1030. There we go. Almost there. The end of the line. What is the name of this music? It's all in the description. If you want to find, just scroll down to the bottom of the description and you'll find the name of the music. It's free to use, so anybody can get it and stream it and whatever. I thought it was pretty fitting, so I kept it there. Okay, explosions incoming. Here we go. I can smell the fire. Fire. Yeah, the 750 Ti is there, and it keeps me going. Okay, there we go. Okay, so the PC launched. That's a good thing. Let's see at 1030 how it fares. I gotta enable my curve since it's undervolted. So it uses so little power that, well, it's going to be interesting to say the least. It's going to be like below 60 degrees Celsius. It uses so little power that I undervolted it. Just because. Could you overclock the 1650 Super too? Yeah, but not as much as the 750 Ti. The 1650 Super, I think it was at 1800 MHz, and I could get it to 1911. It wasn't a huge difference, not worth overclocking. But the 750 Ti, you can do a pretty nice overclock. You can do like 200 MHz to the core and 400 MHz to the video memory. And that generation of cards had pretty good overclocks overall. So that's an exception. It's loading the shader now, the shader cache, so 1 sec. We'll see what happens. But literally my mind is blown. I still cannot believe that it works. It works so well, considering it's a 750 Ti. So yeah, we're trying, probably sticking to... Yeah, let's keep it like this, on 1080p low, with FSR ultra quality. I don't have an overclock for this card, so it's probably going to need a few extra steps on this one. Maybe 900p is better for this one. Which is funny, I'm discussing 1080p and 900p on GPUs that are slower than a 1050 Ti. I'm saying, oh yeah, the 1030, let's do 1080p or 900p. And everybody's thinking, oh man, I think I can do 720p if I lowered everything. Santiago will be like, you mean 1080p and 900p? Something like that. It's kind of funny. Or some people were telling me it requires a 2060. And I was with 750 Ti there playing on 1080p with FSR. What a long stream. Thanks. Yeah, when new games release, I want to do a deep dive. So I tend to stick around for a few hours. So here I am. Oh, I'm so tired. 3 hours. Oh my. It's a new record. Well, no, the longest stream I did was Escape from Tarkov. I think it was 4 hours or something like that. But I finished this, do the timestamps, and I'm gone. I go to sleep. Since I have to record more Far Cry 6 for tomorrow. It's good to make PCs these days. The things with PCs at the moment is that too expensive. What the hell? My English. It's expensive to buy GPUs at the moment. So computers at the moment, too expensive. I would say wait a little bit for the prices to stabilize. And then shoot your shot. But right now, I will wait. If you can wait, do it. But if you can afford it and you don't mind paying extra for the GPU, well, that's also an option. Do you have any sort of lighting setup on your mind? What do you mean lighting setup? Do you mean to illuminate my face? Something like that? Alright. It launched, that's a good thing. And let's use the same settings as before. So 1080p, everything on the lowest, and FSR on ultra quality. Let's try that. What are your main PC specs? Everything is in the description, but it's a pretty basic PC. The most expensive part of my computer is my capture card, actually. Okay, so 1080p low with FSR ultra quality, yeah, not 30 frames, nowhere close. So the 1030 is way slower than the 750 Ti on this one. It's probably the slower memory. it only has a 64-bit bus, so that's probably the issue here. So let's do 900p with FSR, 1080p, not possible on the 1030, even with FSR. So time for 900p. So this is now 900p with FSR. Hopefully it works, but I think this will be a 720p exclusive. Okay, 29, 28, yeah, no. Not getting 30s on this one, on ultra quality. Reduce 2 atoms, gone, reduce 2 atoms. Exactly. You got that right. Let's try quality. I have high hopes for quality mode. Okay, 31. Okay. Not bad. Could be worse. FSR quality, low settings, 900p on the 1030. So yeah, it's blurry, but you can play. Sure, why not? It drops below 30 sometimes, so I probably recommend 720 for this one. But if you want a higher resolution, if you want a more sharpened image, upscaled, you can do FSR quality, which is below 720, but I mean, it's an option. Personally, I would probably put this at 720, with some sharpening on top of it, to make it even blurrier. I have the money to buy a 3070, but the prices are really high right now. Well, eventually they will come down. I'm pretty sure. Lower quality FSR is in a better option than 900p. What do you mean? Yeah, although it's still dropping below 30. Yeah, 900p. Yeah, you can do it with FSR on quality, but yeah, no. Let's see if 720p is working at all. Let's see. Maybe 720p works fine. Who knows? So this is 720p low, FSR off. Let's go full native resolution, raw 720p. Okay, 30 frames. Yeah, just play it on 720p low. It's perfectly fitting for a 1030. 720p low, 30 frames, some drops into the 20s. And if you want the extra performance, use FSR ultra quality and you're good. Yeah, the 750 Ti is way better than the 1030 on this game, but it makes sense because this game probably uses a lot of, well, it uses a lot of VRAM, and memory bandwidth on the 1030 is way worse than on the 750 Ti. It depends on the game, really. Some games don't launch on the 750 Ti, while they do on the 1030, but again, the memory bandwidth on the 1030 is so dreadful. I mean, it has only a 64-bit bus. At least the 750 Ti has a 128-bit bus. So that's probably why it runs so much worse on the 1030. But you can do 720p low settings. Let's try ultra quality now. Because why not? Let's see.
Sorry.
Okay, 720p low with ultra quality. Okay, that gives you the extra FPS to stay over 30. So yeah, if you want solid 30 frames, do ultra quality FSR at 720p. It'll look like like a watercolor painting, but you can get over 30, so yeah. I cannot overclock it further. This is as far as it goes. If I try to go over 1785 MHz, it's going to crash. I tried it. So yeah, sorry guys. I really tried it before and it just crashed. Not enough power. But I mean, look at that, only 40 degrees Celsius. I killed everyone. I think FSR is similar to DLSS. No, it's not the same. I mean, the idea is similar, but the execution is different. FSR is like, okay, I give you a low resolution, upscale it with this algorithm I give you. So it doesn't need any specific hardware, it only needs a graphics card, basically. But DLSS, on the other hand, uses more things to upscale. So yeah, on DLSS you get a low resolution, but then it upscales that resolution using AI, very high resolution images to train the AI. And it uses also motion vectors, so it uses a lot more entry points in the image in order to upscale it. That's why it requires an RTX card, but I mean, FSR is not as good, but it's a great tool because you don't have to pay for it. I mean, again, it works on a 1030. You cannot run DLSS on a 1030. That's kind of the selling point for me, at least. That it works on basically everything. And thank you so much, Hadjan Alfaridzi, sorry if I messed up your name, for becoming an awesome supporter 1.0. Thank you so much, man. I hope you enjoyed the icon next to your name and the emojis that come with it. I need to update those emojis, those are old. Thank you so much, man, for the support. Highly appreciate it. How are you doing? How the 750 Ti can run Far Cry 6 in the X12? It supports the X12, but on a very basic level. That's why it works. This game doesn't truly utilize the X12 at its maximum potential. That's probably why, yeah. Because Valhalla didn't even launch on the 750 Ti. But it's a completely different engine, so it's different. So yeah, that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I had enough gaming for today. I've been streaming for what, 3 and something hours. So yeah, gotta do more Far Cry 6 tests tomorrow on other GPUs. I'm super impressed that the 1030 and the 750 Ti can run it this good. Mind blown. FSR worked well. But visually, I don't know, Far Cry 5 had better character models, at least in my opinion. Then some of the textures are missing, even on 4GB cards, so that's a bummer. Some things are super low resolution on the texture side. And overall feels like more of the same, which personally I do enjoy. I love Far Cry 5 and this seems to be more of it. So yeah, in that way I like the game, but then on the quality of the characters themselves, I think Far Cry 5 was better on that front. So yeah, more of the same, but I enjoy Far Cry, so that's good enough for me. Anyway guys, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks again to Ubisoft for providing a code of the game. Super appreciated. And thank you guys for watching. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to try this early. So yeah. See you next time, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Thank you. See you next time. Love you all. Bye-bye.